Welcome back to Dreamin' Dragons. In previous video, we touched on starting off the journey with a cutting, but today we'll tackle it from a different angle by talking seeds. But first, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe to support the channel, as well as keeping up with all the other dragon fruity goodness that we'll be bringing you. Without getting too scientific, loosely, when it comes to dragon fruit varieties, they can be a self-fertile variety or a self-sterile variety. Self-fertile variety, the flower will set and you'll get a fruit with its own pollen. Self-sterile varieties, on the other hand, will abort with its own pollen and requires the pollen from another variety for the fruit to set on the vine. If you grow a seed from a self-fertile variety, pollinated by itself, the fruit from that plant will virtually match the fruit you collected the seeds from. If you cross the self-fertile variety with another variety's pollen, unless you clear the pollen sacs before they release the pollen, you can't be 100% sure whether the seeds will be a mix of the mother plant and the pollen donor or the same as the mother plant. With self-sterile varieties, on the other hand, each seed will be genetically unique with characteristics of both the mother plant and the pollen donor. Stay tuned and I'll make a video at a later stage of how I cross a self-fertile variety to create a new variety. But today we'll be turning a fruit, in this case a Connie Meyer, into a pile of seeds ready to grow. Connie Meyer is a self-sterile variety and I've used Isis gold pollen to set this fruit. As a result, each seed from this fruit will be a unique hybrid of these two varieties. Here's a picture of both the mother and the father, just for your reference. There are two ways to collect the seeds. One way is fast and loose. The other is slow and delicate. This is technique one. You can be slower and more delicate if you want to preserve more fruit for consumption. And here's option two, where I just waste all the flesh for the sake of collecting as many seeds as possible. I leave the seeds to dry on baking paper for 24 hours or so. I find if you use normal paper towel, as they dry, they tend to stick to the paper and you can damage the seeds when it comes time to flicking them off. As you can see right here on the other hand, it's rolling right off the baking paper. From here, I keep them in a little container. I whack a label on it with the parents and bada bing, bada boom, you have your seeds ready to grow. For those that have stuck around to the end, first giveaway for the channel. If you live in Australia and would like to grow some of these seeds, drop me a message either here or on my Facebook page, Dreamin' Dragons, and I'm happy to ship them to you to start your journey. So yeah, drop me a message and they're yours. Thank you guys. Have a good afternoon.